Welcome to Violin Adventures number 161. We've got an interesting episode. So here it goes. Hi everyone, this is the end of the week and I am in here at the beginning of the video because I want to tell you something. I'm sorry for the recording equipment on this episode. What had happened is I had picked out a video camera because mine is not working well, and my dad bought it for me. So kind of him to do that. And I was using it this week, and the video quality is just terrible. The sound is so quiet you can hardly hear me, and the color is off. So I just want to warn you, I'm going to speak over a lot of the video clips just so you can hear what's going on. But this is going to be a really different episode. But I also want to tell you, we ended up getting our Italian all put together and we played it. So you want to hear that and see it. And then next week we'll continue working on the French violin. But we did get this one set up. So here it goes. Hope you enjoy. Well, as you can hear, you can't hear me in this video, so I'm going to voice over what I'm saying. We're going to add top and lower blocks, and we're also going to glue the corner blocks that are cracked. This is the French violin. So here we're fitting the upper and lower blocks. So now I'm getting ready to fit that block, and underneath it's not stable yet because of the little repair under the block. And I'm really sorry about the quality of this picture. It is so not clear, but I'm showing you there where it's bumpy because of the little patch. So I'm going to smooth that all out so that the block will fit flat and firm.
As soon as I get that done, we will install.
So the glue is all hot. We got the area all flat, so in goes the block. And next we start on the lower block. It's all ready to go, gluing it up. And everything looks good. So here I'm checking the corner blocks. There was no movement in the cracks, but I sealed it with glue. And then here it's time to take the clamps off. And I don't know what I'm saying here, but I was really glad that the blocks looked really good. Everything was fitted nicely. And so I was setting it down and going to the next thing, which is the Italian violin. And here we're taking the clamps off.
Okay, here's
So I found one last crack that needed to be glued up, and then still working on the tone. I turn it over here and mention that I'm working on the bass bar. At this point I was wondering if there would be much tone in this instrument, and then I'm so excited because I was so glad that I kept working and didn't give up on it. And all of a sudden we have some really nice tone, and I tap it for you, but you can't hear it. Anyway, I also explained that I don't always expect a lot of hard tone out of old instruments, but I was happy with the tone that I had gotten. Very excited. So now I'm explaining the next step I need to do is cleat up all the cracks. And there are cracks on each side of the sound holes on the tops, and also the big crack on the bottom lower half, and then one up near the top. So even with the mic right close to me here, you can't even hear what I'm saying. So I'm looking for the cleats and I'm asking you which drawer are the cleats in. And you see this whole array of drawers. Have you decided which one it might be? Well, we'll move closer. And which one is it? Here we go. We pull this drawer out and it is the cello cleats. So put that one back, but the one below are the violin cleats. Just what we need. And at this point the phone starts ringing, but that's okay because you can't hear it. Now we're up to putting in the upper block. And this one was a little bit tricky because the ribs were bent and did not want to sit flat on the block. But with a little bit of finagling and lots of little clamps, we were able to get it situated. So here again, I'm so happy with the tone and I'm tapping it for you and you can't hear it. And then I'm explaining that the next thing we need to do is to seal the top. And I'm showing you there that it has vibrations. And now I'm showing you that the back was already sealed, and that was another sign of an Italian. Some of them sealed their instruments, and that's where we got the idea. We're on the Italian violin. And now, as you can see, I'm going to put in a label and give the little violin some notoriety. Now here we go on to the scroll and the neck. And the neck was actually concave. So I did a lot of work flattening out that neck rather than adding wood to it. Here I'm explaining that the glue that was used on the old fingerboard was improper glue because even with soaking it in hot water, it still would not come off. And when I did try to remove the old wood, it would chip the ebony. So I set that aside. I also found another older fingerboard. Looking to use that, set it aside, and we decided to use a new fingerboard. Also, I'm going to add a block to the heel of the scroll to get it up to its proper height. Now we're getting ready to close it up, and here I'm tapping it for you again. And also, with the good tone on that, I wanted to check the back, and it has good tone too, but of course it has really nice wood on the back. So I tap that for you too, and of course you can't hear it. So now while the violin is drying, I'm using my time to start cutting on the bridge and also to get the fingerboard glued up. Doing everything I can because my goal is to get this Violin closed up and play it before the end of the week. After getting the scroll all clamped up, I decide maybe I should hold it all night. Oh, wow, what happened here? Well, this is late at night, and I'm determined to get that neck on and get it set. So I'm working on setting it. I got it ready, but I was also having to wait on the glue. I made a new batch of glue, and here around midnight, it finally got ready. So we are setting up the neck, and then we'll let it dry, and hopefully the next day we can get this set up and play it. Okay, it's the next day, and I still need to leave that neck and not put any pressure on it because the 24 hours are not up yet. But I'm excited to finish fitting the bridge and get a sound post cut and get this violin ready to play. But I actually have something very important to say, and that is that the sound holes, the notches, were put in the wrong direction. They were pointing upwards instead of pointing downwards. And so that did not leave enough room in the upper half of the sound holes to vibrate and have a good tone. So I'm going to take you up close here and show you.
Okay, here
Here you can see the notches are pointing upward, and they should be pointing downward.
there's one.
And if they were pointing downward, they would put the bridge in the proper place. So where the bridge was did not give enough vibration area. So we're going to put a little mark here to show you where the bridge needs to sit. And we'll be putting the bridge down lower. Right there is where the bridge will be.
And that gives more room for the tone.
And that will give
So
plenty of room for the vibrations. It also comes out correctly when you measure.
move the bridge down to this area.
So don't pay attention to where the old notches are.
You can see where it should go. So we don't want to pay attention to these notches. They are incorrect.
And I'm showing if you measure down, it comes out to the proper length if we go with the lower measurement.
I don't know about you, but I am wanting to hear what this little guy sounds like. So we're getting it set up.
I'm so excited to get this set up. You're hearing it for the very first time. I don't know if the recording will come through, but it seemed to be louder than the talking. Let's listen. Okay, it seems to me that this is just too quiet. I was very impressed that the sound was very smooth and silky and beautiful. Now it's at this point in the video that I take the recording and I go listen to what I've been recording all week, and I find that the quality is so bad. So here we're going to switch back to the old camera that has better quality. So So I'm switching back to the good camera. Hopefully you can hear me for now, and we hope to have this solved by next week. We'll see, Lord willing. This is on the old camera, so I wanted to get you a good sound that won't be muffled. So I'm glad we still have it. Just from the last time I played it till now, it's starting to wake up even more. The Hebrew Minute. Hodu la Hashem ki tov, ki la olam hasdo. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. For his mercy or loving kindness endureth forever. If you know where this is found, please leave it in the comments below. Freddie wants to chat.
Hi, I'm Freddie, and I have two friends today. I have my buddy, Mr. Thomas Pinch. He sent me a beautiful, gorgeous video of playing in a beautiful church, and the music sounds lovely. Here goes. Wow! Now I have some pictures from Mrs. Jacobson. She made these for her grandchildren when she tells them Bible stories. Wow!
Well, these are sent in from Mrs. Jacobson, and she calls up her little grandchildren and reads them a Bible story, and then they can put one of these up on a tree or on a chart. I thought this was a great idea.
Okay, now, thank you for sending in all your pictures and your videos. And next time, wait, not next time. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I forgot. Let's see. What am I supposed to say? You're supposed to say, thank you for sending in all your videos and your pictures. I really like them. And Don't forget to send me some more. Bye.
Okay, this is Friday afternoon. It's a bit late, and what is it? It's raining. It's raining, but it's not too cold yet. Let's go inside and see what's happening. Here we are in the shop. Let's see where the projects are. Here's our cello. It's gonna wait for a while. Okay, here we are with the French violin. We've got in the upper and lower blocks, and next we're going to start working on the top, getting all the cracks cleated and putting in a new bass bar. Over here is the old Italian, and we just need to finish the neck and polish the fingerboard and give this a good polish, and we'll be done with the Italian. And hopefully next week we'll have a better camera. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your wonderful comments and for the thumbs up. I appreciate all of you, and to the new subscribers. And we'll see you next time. Bye.